Now, what we're quickly going to look at is a few properties of circles and lines. Now, if we have a circle, okay, and this circle touches one point or one intersect of a circle, okay, we call this line the tangent. Now, there's a special property in that if we actually get a line from the centre, see if I can get this working. If we get a line from the centre, and if the line from the centre touches the tangent, so they basically both meeting at the one intersect point on the line, we actually, the property of this is always right angled. Okay, so it always meets at a right angle. So we've got this line which is a chord, but if it just touches at one specific point on the line and only one point only, if you draw a radius from the centre down to where it meets, it's always a right angle. Okay, so that's the first property. Second one is if we actually draw another chord, but it actually intersects two points in the line. Okay, so intersects here, intersects here. If we actually, from the centre point, draw two lines hitting the intercept and form a triangle, this triangle is an isosceles triangle, and it's actually got the same size for two sides, so each side is the radius, and that actually means that this angle is the same as this angle. Okay, so if we have a triangle in which two of the sides are an actual radius of the triangle, then the two angles are the same. Okay, and very last one is if we actually have another line that actually goes through the centre, which obviously this means it's a radius, sorry, a diameter, then what we'll actually find is any triangle that we create in which one of the sides is a diameter, i.e. the longest side is a diameter, any triangle that's the case, it turns out it's always going to be a right angled triangle. So I'm going to create one triangle here. I'll change colour, maybe make that red, and then I'll create another one. So the rule is one of the sides has to be a diameter, and you'll find it's always going to be a right angled triangle. Right, so you'll find that there's a right angle here, and there's a right angle there. Okay, so that's the three rules. So the first rule is if we have a chord that intersects at one point, if we draw a line from the centre, a radius that also meets at that point, it's going to be a right angle. Second one is if we have a chord that actually intersects at 2 points in the circle, then if we actually create a triangle, it creates an isosceles triangle in which two sides are the radius, so they're equal. And that also means that these angles are equal. And the third one is if we draw a triangle within a circle in which one of the sides is an actual diameter, that means that any of the triangles that we draw are going to be a right angled triangle.